The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right, let's go.
So now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start the drive with a give the lead.
Fire ass can't be away.
Will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself, thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
On second down, Taylor. And he's got room. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Down there, man.
And the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And a dump off to White. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And Dwayne Allen on the ground. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing
You got a W there, Light? Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
You beat the Bengals, nigga?
Oh, yeah. Fuck that nigga up.
happened right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Light always had defense. That's why I used to be on them, man. Like, I don't understand how the nigga defense fell out. The niggas always had defense, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
$79 speed, but you say, hey, you hike and throw it on that nigga, man. Say that, man.
Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. The former second-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm.
That's Lawrence Taylor, man.
Into being a receiver,
Junior,
drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Niggas adjusted to that pressure, man.
Another first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Pick that shit. Ooh, should have been a pick.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Taylor.
Pick that, pick that.
Shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Now a toss play.
Oh, come on.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Oh, that's a good guy. That's a good guy, too.
On the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Niggas sleep on Cam, man.
For the extra point.
Man, niggas sleep on Cam. They don't respect Cam greatness. Cam Brady like, man. Cam can win with anybody, man.
It's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5.
Yep. NFL.com. I get my jerseys and shit from. Yep, I'm gonna get NFL shop.
Lauletta looking for a first down throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball.
This catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
And I want this smoke.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And able to rip off a big yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I heard.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved. Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going, runs like that.
He got an arrow
And they
on top
talked to
of
us
his
about
mic.
leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Rosas now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Patriots coming out now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Play action. Now Taylor.
Oh, give me that. Give me that. Oh, my goodness.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Taylor now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Taylor finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because
Coming too fast.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
Come on.
4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They go play action now. Taylor.
Yeah, there we go.
Squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted.
There we go.
At the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman was the intended target.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Here's Lauletta now on second. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
The pitch goes to Barkley. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A handoff to Barkley. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney.
From the red zone now, Loletta. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the wall.
Nice little run play,
it's
man.
A really nice
You see that you watching the game, you watching me and Nice.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Now that was an
That's
excellent
that little run play, man, sir.
That's when you're seeing
And I think I can run the table,
and then
man.
some people doing a little bit more.
I'm gonna try
Offensive
to.
linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers,
Don't make the
all they
awesome
want to do is
just
catch
rock it a
passes,
little
and
later.
they block on a big-time running play.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are in
Like
for
in the made
6.
adjustment to that pressure.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Think about pressure, and the line get tired. Eventually, that
This
shit
is
come
taken at the
through.
3. And they'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Taylor. Going for the deep ball. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence, that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dust.
Yeah, especially maybe you want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Off the play fake, here's Taylor. He's going to let it go deep for the end, and this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Kiki QT, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. Extra point up and good by Bailey.
Yeah, that happens
and the
sometimes.
to just kick the
know,
extra point winds up
aggressive
successful.
defense, man.
Bailey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford. But first, this time out.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Detroit! Detroit!
Lauletta looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man on the crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Given 30 yards there. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
The toss out to Barkley. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A shotgun snap to Lauletta. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are in for 6. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They go play action here on first down. Floating one, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Here's Taylor. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 23 yards on the play. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And that'll bring up second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play action, it's Taylor. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Taylor will throw again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
I only do this in the 4th quarter. Wasting more time on it.
Now they're going to fake it. He wants to
no, that nigga did that shit.
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take
the Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dante Hightower in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect. They know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
He's going to fire one deep.
How you going to drop that
shit? So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
5-3.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
This is Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ends up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down.
Hold on.
Let's check on the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Well, we in it's third quarter right now, you know.
Lawletta, he'll look to throw.
Oh, Dizzle. That's touchdown. Dang, touchdown. Okay, that's touchdown, Beckham.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Yeah, the 8-minute quarter.
Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, I like the longer quarter, man. You know, the best. Give them some time to come back.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two.
No. Yeah, that's that linebacker important.
Toss coming right, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up.
Saquon running all over this nigga, but it's a different game the second time around. He trying to battle now, but it's 28-14.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side.
Yeah, that's nice.
You can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
Well, sometimes you can ask a request for a different game. It's been the small print.
To start a half, other teams just go, okay,
yeah.
These are the sequence of
right, no dead ass, because the PlayStation before this one took the game out of the bunch.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Because it's not like the game come in the damn thing. You know. So it is. Nah, it don't come in there most of the time. Nah, no, in my bundle, it wasn't. It was just they gave separate Star Wars.
On second down, here's Taylor.
Some stores will do this shit for real.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Shit.
Just a gain of a couple, but
like, you ain't got nothing. Yeah.
On first down, it's Taylor.
There we go.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Nah, it's just politics. It ain't nothing. That's just,
61 yards.
it don't even, that's just below shit.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
Yep.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone.
Yeah.
This guy's
A couple weeks ago, Paul said that Below
just carving them up.
Passes, carving them up is
talking
right.
about
Seems
we
like
make our
everything he
salaries.
throws is going to be a completion.
But he dumb, because I'm going to make more money. I already calculated. That nigga stupid as fuck. And I got to get treated the same. And Liz told me, and I'm going to talk to Slaughter, you know what I'm saying? That I got to get overtime. So, like any other employee, I'm going to be treated the same and with seniority. So, that's all about the money. I said, I don't give a fuck. I could have resigned and took my little bit down. That shit. That shit ain't nothing. You can't, it ain't even all at once.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because
yeah, it's something about every time y'all get paid, you know, basically you just get part of your check. Yeah. It's like you still work there for 4 months.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
So many times you hear
that's why I'm glad I got that
described as a
401k,
space game. Get your best players into space
Man,
with the football in their
when
hands.
that bitch told me
That's
that, I
why
was
sometimes
like,
you
what?
swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Yeah, even if... Oh, give me that.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
I don't give a fuck. Cool.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception.
So they talking about I'm be at the furnace and all that shit.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
But shit, I don't mind. I showed up. So that motherfucker Amber bought it. I make skill.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I play that bomb now. I play that bomb now.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Truck in franchise. Right after this. Yeah, right after this, man. Hey, but things about the same though. I was up 35-10 when I had to restart it. I'm beating 90 35-14, so it's about the same. Pretty much, yeah. I'm finna beat the hell out of them. I'm finna beat the hell out of them.
First down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. To throw is Taylor. Open man is Chesson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Taylor now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around
you like that defense, like?
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I like the truck finna see it.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions
Truck finna see that D.
These last 2 weeks combined.
Truck be doing his thing sometimes, man.
Things of that nature. I'm also wondering.
I'm on his 2K. I'm on his 2K shit. They got this daily shit. You can win like 200.
That boy got skills, man.
You win like 200 VCs. So they start at 9 o'clock. So I'm listening.
Yeah, he better figure whatever the reason is. He better figure it out. And he will take it out for a giant touchdown.
Let's just hold down that triangle, bro. That's all that is.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers.
That's why I ain't mind replaying, man. You know, it's gonna pretty much be about the same thing, man. Well, I'm not fucking around. I gotta win out, man. I'm going for the playoffs.
Now the Patriots
I'm about to win out.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they
11
did put
straight
together Charles a nice
wins.
sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
and I don't give a damn who on the schedule.
And finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the
pick that
on the last drive. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one
They've
bright
been
side
around
to
the ball all
that
game.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Goes underneath here to White. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss it.
Yeah.
Well, here's another interception. Picked off by David Anderson. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
That pressure make niggas get rattled.
Here's Longetta after the interception. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss right to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Check three.
Again, it's Barkley. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Out of the gun, Longetta. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Has several bad decisions on the interceptions. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Detroit! Gun!
Here's Lauletta. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 33 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Rosas now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd down, Taylor. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Mario Edwards Jr. there to bring him down. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
They go play action with Taylor, and the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
What'd you say, man?
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Instead of a run, Loletta wants to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good.
One
as
game
they
at a
come up
time.
first and 10.
You guys got 11 playoff games, you know? That's all. 11 playoff games.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Dante Hightower on the
second
stop.
upgrade, a little letter change that
He
nigga.
doesn't
Man.
possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Going for that too, a nigga, but
He looked like
oh, I thought I should through the high throw. If I did through the high throw, that would have been a
He was looking
touchdown.
for Odell Beckham that time. And it's third down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
So now third and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A shotgun snap to Loletta. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget.
Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he's going to go down again.
Come on, Taylor Jr.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front.
Fool.
What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. throwing for his running back, and he's got him.
Oh, come on, man. That bullshit. That fucked me up right there. Damn, I would have got the ball back. That was my 60 piece.
Officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Taylor now from the gun. He'll throw. Wide open, Gronkowski. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right.
Oh, boy.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively. On 3rd down, Taylor. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
That nigga was holding, man.
Incomplete.
Damn.
Dropped it in the end zone. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. 2nd and 10 now.
I hit the wrong nigga. Nigga left that nigga wide.
Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Get up.
He'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for 2, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful. Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And New York set to take the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And Lawletta's going to throw it here. Dancing. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
They viewing that glory, them Raiders.
So for the Giants, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Good game for everybody, man. Tucker Jr. Tackles. 3 sacks.